And let me tell you this, because I look at people who went to my college who are now in their 30s. And what's happened is it's a bunch of women who wasted their 20s. First of all, they wasted their early 20s giving away their in their body to niggas who were just having fun, niggas who just they knew wasn't gonna materialize to shit. Then they waste another phase of their life just dating ain't shit niggas. The whole point of what I'm trying to say is that it takes women, unfortunately, these days till they're in their 30s to start making smart choices and start realizing the goal is trying to settle down. Fuck about them. Or they call it having fun. And then they come as a 30-year-old version of themselves. And they come to you and say, well, I'm here now. What's up? And then they expect you to have full loyalty to them. A 35-year-old guy is just not a 35-year-old woman.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB the Flair. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another freaking video, man. We got a banger. We got DJ Akademiks talking about Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. Before we get into this, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. Now, man, the only reason, right, I was never going to ever talk about Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, because I talk about people like her all the time in my damn videos. You have a good man, 35 years of age, very established. I mean, makes all types of damn money. Starred in Creed, was in Fruitvale Station, played Killmonger. I mean, dude has a great catalog. Yet you got a 25-year-old chick who's not even established. The only thing she's good at is hopping from dick to dick to dick to dick. And her dad is Steve Harvey, and she still let it go. Right? And these were the saying, right? Now, when you had people who were sitting over here saying, you know, man, dang, she a hoe, you know, she shouldn't be doing this, she shouldn't be doing that. We had every black woman in the world coming to that woman's defense, saying, you know, hey, she left a bad boy, she done messing with the niggas, you know, now she over here with a good man that's well established. He would be considered your simp. He would be considered your simp. He would be considered your sucker, your player boy. But hey, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and the reason I say that is because, I mean, it's not hard to tell. I mean, she went from Future to Michael B. Jordan. Then on top of that, she dated P. Diddy, and then she dated P. Diddy's son, I believe. So, I mean, like, you know, she's just all over the damn place, right? And you know, all I'm saying is you don't hear Kevin Samuel's daughter doing no shit like that. You can hear Steve Harvey's daughter doing some shit like that, and all the women in the world listen to Steve Harvey, but they got a problem with Kevin Samuels. But yet you see what Kevin Samuels will talk about, and you don't hear his daughter or nothing. And hell, I don't even know how old his daughter is, but I hear that he does have a daughter, and I doubt she's still in elementary school, middle school. She has to be high school. Probably out of high school. The guy's 50-something years of age. So we get so you know, you hear so much about it. But DJ Akademiks was spitting. He was preaching pretty much. The nigga was preaching. So it's going to be a 2-part video. What's funny is the fact I never thought I was going to react to DJ Akademiks. But since we already here, I'm going to go ahead and give my damn 2 cents about the brother. I love that nigga. I don't know him personally, but I love him, bro. Since I've been following DJ Akademiks since freshman year, sophomore year of college. Fun fact, my first 2 years of college at Lewisburg, I've never had a TV. Never had a TV. It was always YouTube, and that's when I kind of started to get into YouTube. Somehow he popped up, and ever since then, I've subscribed to him. I have never said not a single bad thing about that man. He states facts. You got a lot of rappers and people who get upset with him because he states facts, right? And they you got some thug ass, grown ass men getting upset with him because he's stating what they snitched on themselves about or what's already been in the news. They get upset with him about it because he reports on it. He talks about it. And it's like, yo, man, look, there's nothing wrong with this, man. There's nothing wrong with DJ Akademiks. Of course, all the women gonna hate on this man, but there's nothing wrong with DJ Akademiks. And the fact that women do hate on this dude, hey, and it might be because of his page, because DJ Akademiks fan base is very different than the Shade Room fan base. It's very different. I don't have no problem with DJ Akademiks. I watch him. I watch him almost every day. Man, and there ain't nothing wrong with him. But like I said, he's a YouTuber who's gotten big, who's in mainstream now. He's mainstream. He's telling you how life is. He went from a fat, out of shape looking dude to he still is, but now his money up. And he's saying, yo, dude, the bitches that I'm having now, I never had back when I was broke as hell. So, you know what I'm saying? So you got somebody who's in the industry, you got somebody who's actually was an average guy, wasn't getting no play, to now he's getting play. So he knows what he's talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? Dude, sit back, man. Go ahead and enjoy this, dude. It's going to be a 2-part video. I'm going to drop this first part today. You might get the second part probably tomorrow, or you might get it later on today. Just depends on whenever I drop this video. So, let's go ahead and jump into this shit.
Oh, I posted about it. This is ridiculous to me. Give me a second. The breakup between Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. So apparently they've called it quits. Number one, I ain't gonna lie, apparently a lot of people on social media were like questioning if this shit was real at all. But they're apparently done, and they're saying it's because Michael B. Jordan wanted to get married and she did not. And I kind of find it hard to believe. Like, literally hard to believe. That if she dated this guy looking, I think she dated him for like about a year.
Just to be clear, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey never came out and said anything about this. So as of till this very day, we don't know anything. We don't know anything unless if they already said something, because the Shade Room got it and I just didn't see it. But as of right now, Lori Harvey or Michael B. Jordan hasn't said anything. So it's still up in the air. It could just be rumors. It could just be rumors. But like I said, I want to put it past this chick. And Michael B. Jordan is dumb enough to even be cuffing this chick. I mean, for a girl to literally date a father and a son, that's dude. She is not good at all. She is not good news.
A year and a half, maybe 2 years. If he was planning to settle down with it, which by the way, let's think about this. Michael B. Jordan, how old is he? How old is Michael B. Jordan? He's 35. He's a movie star. He did the Wakanda shit. He's in his prime. Didn't he do like some Rocky shit too? How old is Lori Harvey? She's 25. I seen a lot of people that were like, yo, well, why would she want to settle down with him at 25? She ain't lived life yet. I think that's like the problem that's going on in society now. You have a lot of women who think that their 20s is to live life. Let me tell you this now, and you're talking to somebody who I'm now fortunately in my 30s. I'm very fortunate. There was a time when I was in my 20s I couldn't even foresee being 30. But now I am in my 30s, and I'm cool with it. And let me tell you this, because I look at people who went to my college who are now in their 30s. And what's happened is it's a bunch of women who wasted their 20s. First of all, they wasted their early 20s giving away their pussy and their body to niggas who were just having fun, niggas who just they knew wasn't going to materialize to shit. Then they waste another phase of their life just dating ain't shit niggas. The whole point of what I'm trying to say is that it takes women, unfortunately, these days, till they're in their 30s to start making smart choices and start realizing the goal is trying to settle down. Fuck about them. Or they call it having fun. And then they come as a 30-year-old version of themselves. And they come to you and say, well, I'm here now. What's up?
Dude, you see what I'm talking about, man? He's starting off preaching, bro. And it's like, dude, it's facts. Because listen, right? He said he grew up with these same chicks. Dude, I think it's a generational thing at this point. Like, it's a trend. It's a common thing now, right? Because I don't think you were doing this in the 60s, 50s, 40s. And I mean, and like, look, you know, you're in college, so of course you're going to have your fun. Of course you're going to have your one-night stands or whatever. But dog, at the rate that it is now, as it's glorified now. It's glorified now. We have too many women now, right? Me growing up in college. You tell a girl, yo, chill, relax. Man, no, man, I'm having fun. YOLO, I'm about never gonna see these niggas again. Man, you only in college, bro, for only 4 years, man. You better goddamn girl, you better goddamn go all crazy. You better do this, you better do that. And it's like, okay. Then you go 23, 24, right? Mind you, you have your mom, your dad, you got other people trying to tell you to settle down, relax. Dude, be very respectful about yourself. Women will go and then women will turn around and tell you, dude, I only got one life. I'm going to live. I'm only in college one time. Well, you can literally be in college anytime as much as you want. But of course, you know, you get out of high school, you go straight to college, dude. You know what I'm saying? People going to want to have fun. I'm not taking that away from anybody. However, there is, at the end of the day, you still have to make a decision. A decision has to be made. Do I go out here, go trick around and go sleep around with all these damn men, F with my damn value, and then come back 10 years later after I already didn't have a kid with one of these damn people that I decided to YOLO with, only live once with. Now I have a kid by one of these damn folk. And now fast forward, I'm 30 something years of age, 28 something years of age. Now I need somebody that's going to willing to settle down with me and my little bastard child. No, dude. No. And that's what he's trying to say. And that's what a lot of people are trying to say. Stop having sex with all these men and then turning around and end up having a kid, and then fast forward 25, you're 25, 27, 28, 30 years of age talking about I want to settle down now. That is a bad mindset to have. That is a bad mindset to have. And it's fact that literally, I'm talking about literally 90% of your women will be sitting over here trying to tell other girls, dude, you're young. Live your life in college. Even if that means getting ran by goddamn 5,000 niggas in a donkey. Live your life, because you're only going to live it one time. Dude, no, that's a bad mindset to have. And you will have women who will sit over here and say, okay, so you're sitting over here saying not to have fun. If you want to go to that extreme, fine. Go. You can take it there. You can be a dumbass and take it there. It's okay to go to college. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to goddamn freaking go all out and do whatever the hell. And there is a time where you say, you know what? There has to be a decision that has to be made. Do I want to continue to have fun? Or do I want to go ahead and say, you know what? My life is literally right around the corner. I only got 2-3 years of college left. Let me go ahead and try to find somebody that I can have a future with. Or, hey, you know what? I don't feel like settling down right now. Let me just freaking find 1 or 2 dicks that I can mess with throughout my whole time throughout college. But women will look at that and be like, nah, that's too strict. Nah, it requires too much discipline for women to do that. It requires far too much. You have to be hella disciplined. You don't even have to really be that disciplined to actually do that. But you have to be disciplined. You have to have some type of self-respect and some boundaries to not do that. And too many women and too many people, I'm not going to say it's just women, but too many people who are in college don't want to sacrifice some time, sacrifice fun for the bigger things in life, because, you know, hey, well, it's YOLO, you know what I'm saying? You only live once. That's fine. You got people who say YOLO and have a bunch of kids or whatever, and, you know what I'm saying, got life all fucked up and backwards. And then you got people like myself, when I went to college, you know, like I said, I did I freaked around. I did what I had to do. But at the end of the day, I had a main goal. It was football. It was football. It was grades. So, like I said, you know, for me, I sacrificed. Hey, yo, KB, you trying to go out here and go smoke? You trying to go out here and go drink? Nah, bro, I got studies. Nah, bro, football practice tomorrow. Nah, I was always focused on something. But you have certain people who sit over here and say, man, shoot, I'll go smoke that blunt. I'll go drink that alcohol. I'll go do this. I'll go to this damn party. When you got an exam due tomorrow, when you got homework that's due tomorrow, you got other shit you got to worry about. Young adults that's in their 20s, early 20s, late 20s will prioritize fun before they prioritize their life. And that's what he's just saying, bro. Women will wait until they're 30 years of age to actually want to settle down and find somebody good. And when they're already used up like a rag, their womb has already been tampered with at a very young age. Sit up here, YOLO, didn't have a damn kid. Fast forward, well, you know, hey, I make bad decisions. I made bad decisions. No. You knew what the outcome was. You just decided to say, you know what, I'd rather have that than a pretty decent future with somebody. You have to be disciplined. And I'm telling you, my generation, millennials, Gen Z, Gen X, or whoever the hell, lack discipline, lack morals, lack self-respect. That is a fact. You see it every day. You see it every day. You see it every single day. We got so many people that's in my generation that were quick on a quick of a dime. Oh, this shit too hard. Oh, no, this shit requires too much. Boom, boom. And it's like, bro, they're gone. They're gone and won't have nothing to do with it instead of actually working through it. Women in college they don't want to be disciplined. People just do not want to be disciplined. And that's a problem that's in our society. That's a big problem that's in the black community.
And then they expect you to have full loyalty to them. A 35-year-old guy is just not a 35-year-old woman. And I say all that to say, I think Lori Harvey should avoid relationships because women and men date for two different reasons. When us men date, it's usually to get a chick to shut the fuck up. Usually a lot of us guys, like we'll just have a bunch of women. And, you know, for me at this point in my life, right, like I told y'all this before, it's very time consuming to fuck a new girl every day or you realize you're expending too much time talking to new people. Like,
no cap, quick pause. My homeboy, about 2 years ago, at one point he had 5 girlfriends. At one point this nigga had 5 girlfriends. 5 girlfriends. Just because he just wanted a coochie. Because a lot of them said, you know, hey man, look, you know, if you want to continue to hit this, we're gonna have to make something official or something. He made it official with 5 different women, bro. 5 different women, bro. It's crazy.
There was a time that was cool, but now I'm focused on so much different things. Stability is cool. But in the general concept of a relationship, that doesn't really behoove men, especially if you got some shit going. That's why niggas usually have a roster. But for a woman, a relationship is usually how they get to sort out the guys that they end up fucking. The guy who gives you a relationship, he's putting a different stock into you than the guy who just blows your back out at night and dips before 3. So this is what I say to Lori Harvey. I'm not saying she needs to settle down immediately, but I think it's confusing for men when women seek relationships and don't want. When a girl gets in a relationship with you, after a certain point, she's thinking about, she's sizing you up like, do I want to be with this thing for the rest of my life? While niggas usually get in a relationship with a girl and be like, all right, at least she shut the fuck up about asking me, what are we? Looking at what I think this is.
Makes a good point. Why be in a relationship, man, if you already know what time it is? Right? So like I said, you had so many black women defending this damn woman. She found herself a good man. She did this, she did that. She a goddamn strong woman. She didn't want to freaking mess with no goddamn thug ass nigga, blah, blah, blah. You know, now we're here where we having a 35-year-old established man literally having to break up with a damn girl because she didn't want to have marriage. Didn't want to get married. And now we got black women sitting on here saying she's 25 years of age. Why would she want to settle down now? How hypocritical can you sisters get, my nigga? How hypocritical can some of you sisters get? You hype her up for leaving a man who is probably toxic for her to go to a guy who is great, who can benefit her in so many different ways, to now defending her for not wanting to marry this man because what? Because what? I mean, this dude is probably, I ain't gonna say the nigga perfect, but shit, he's an ideal man. He's an ideal person that a kid or a boy should want to grow up to be. An established guy, no problems on or off the screen. So what's the purpose of going out your way to go go mess with a guy like this? He could have, you know, and like I said, at the end of the day, you know, he's stupid for even messing with this damn girl because she with P. Diddy and his son. That alone tells you about the type of woman she is. And what is Steve Harvey doing? Looking like a goddamn freaking walrus. What the is he doing? Nothing. You know, hey, look, you know, she a grown ass woman. You know, what can a father do? Hey, you know what I'm saying? She a grown ass woman. But at the end of the day, you can't sit up here and go preach about something and cater to all these damn women I guess it is what it is, man. But my thing is, this is why it's hard to big up women. This is why it's hard to big up women like this. You leave a bunch of damn thug and drug dealers to date this guy just to sit over here and not be with him again because you don't want to get them settle down. What's the purpose of being with him? And like I said, my biggest problem is what these black women sitting over here. Or what? She 25. Why she want to settle down? I mean, like, dude. If that's the damn case, why didn't you just say that in the first place? Why don't you just say, man, nah, sis need to goddamn continue to be messing with people like Future and whoever else? It's just crazy, boy. It's just crazy, man. Women swear they want a good man and good relationships, and it be women her age that's saying that shit. Boom, shit happens, and can't even control that.
Lori Harvey wants to play the field. And by the way, this might be not even true. I think she's gonna comment on it. I have a high suspicion that this ain't even true. I'm pretty sure she's not like, I don't. Yo, when women usually date a nigga for a long time, she usually is expecting a ring. Like, it's no way this chick is that much of a whore that she's dated a nigga for like 2 damn years and she's like, nah, I still want some other nigga. It just sounds off. It sounds off to me. Bro, it just sounds off. But if it is true, I would say this. If it is true, I would say this. I think Lori should avoid relationships then. Just fuck. Oh my God. Men, we know this. Even if a bitch wasn't into you at first, by the time when you bag her and you start dating her, she usually gets into you enough that she possibly and ultimately will consider certain circumstances if y'all last long enough. Marriage and kids. If you get...
And even then, bro, the way I operate, you know what I'm saying? The way I operate. For a lot of guys will go out here, like you got a lot of women who like to be chased, who like to play hard to get. I'm not that type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'll come up there, I'll try you one time. If you not giving me no time of the day, or if I get a bad vibe, I'm out of there. I'm literally that type of person. So many women sit over here and say, if I get a bad vibe, I'm gone. But 7 babies later, you ain't catching no bad vibes out of all them baby fathers that you had. You ain't catching no bad vibes, but you caught some kids, but you ain't catch a ring. But you caught some vibes though, right? Whatever. But you know how to catch vibes though. You know how to catch bad vibes. Whatever. I'm the type, literally, this is how I operate. If I come up to you, say something to you, hey, how you doing? I'm like, okay, I can go ahead and keep talking to her. But if I sit over here and say something to you and you just over here, hey, how you doing? I'm like, oh, what's up? Nothing. Work. I'm like, oh, all right, well, just want to say you were cute. Go on my other way. Because I don't have time for that. Women who are like that usually tend to be the ones that will do you dirty. Usually be the ones that try to do you dirty, or won't even try to do you dirty. They will actually, to me, they aren't the most loyalist ones. They are not the most loyalist ones because they'll always throw it back in your face. Nigga, I ain't want you. Nigga, I ain't never wanted you. Nigga, you came to me. I gave you a damn opportunity. You was ugly with your little meat. I gave you an opportunity. I'm not with that. I like, if I'm gonna approach you, you better be goddamn, you better be ecstatic and enthusiastic, man, like you seen LeBron James or Bill Gates or some shit. That's how I need to know that, okay, you know, she's somebody that I can talk to. She's somebody that I can go ahead and try to holler at. But if you coming up with bad attitudes and shit, or if I have to actually work to get to you, nah, if I gotta work for you, 9 times out of 10, I'm working just to get some butt at that point. At that point, I'm just working to get some butt. I think this is where a lot of men fell at. They sit over here and beg and fight and try to get this damn girl because they know she might have some type of interest, but she's going to play hard. She's going to try to make you work. To me, those women are not loyal. Those women are not loyal. At some point, you can do something in a relationship. She probably go F another dude. She do something. You do something. She will sit over here and be like, nigga, I ain't never wanted you and this and that and this. And it's like, bro, look, don't put yourself in that. I think you should want to find a girl who genuinely is looking for something, or who has a good vibe, who's positive, who's very feminine. Let's just put it that way.
With a chick and she's rules you out of having a kid with, or rules you out of motherfucking, ever marrying. If you want to get married, the hardest part is usually convincing a nigga to get married. When I see this, bro, she thought this nigga was a sucker, bro. Everything that Future said on that 42 Doug song.
It was crazy, bro. Look, you know what I'm saying? I know I keep pausing it, but we're gonna break this whole shit down. So I'm gonna keep pausing it, whether y'all like it or not. Hey, it is what it is. But I remember seeing a video, right, where she be posting this nigga and all this. I'm like, man, look, if you posting this dude, you doing all the shit that she was doing. It's like, bro, like, dude, y'all gotta be, y'all more than likely gonna have to be together for the longest. But I had a feeling this nigga was kind of sort of a simp when she. Well, I already kind of knew he was a simp when he picked her up to begin with. But I was like, the way his mannerisms were. She was recording him one time and he was just like eating or something. He like, I don't know, he gave her a look, and I was like, bro, nah. Like you can just tell when somebody's a pushover.
Everything Future said on this song was true. If that story is real, I'm having a hard time believing that's even true. But let's say it's true. That Lori Harvey was with Michael B. Jordan. We all said, oh man, she's doing the Ciara thing. Let me give y'all a game about life, people. A woman gonna wait till she have a kid and is on the next half of her life before she give a nigga like Russell Wilson a chance. When a chick start getting bad in high school, she fucks all the drug dealers, get trains ran on her by the football team. She wants to be with the lit niggas. In her early 20s, she's only fucking the niggas who she sees with the shit. She still like drug dealers, she like scammers, all of that. It ain't until she turned 30-something, she started thinking, well, all of them fucked me over. Let me try a good guy. The good guy always gets the scraps. You think Ciara would have wanted a fucking Russell Wilson when she was on her Future way? Fuck no. She probably told her girls like, yeah, I would have given him the pussy, but that nigga's corny. Unfortunately, these girls gotta get hurt for them to want a corny nigga, my nigga.
And I kid you not, bro. He's speaking facts. I had messed with 2 women. One of them was 26, and one of them was 31, 32. It was talking to him, right? It never made it to the bedroom. One of them, I wanted to smash both of them. But the first one, I said, yo, she's 31 with like 4 kids. I think she had like 3 or 4 kids, bro, and by like 2 or 3 different baby fathers. Talking to her, trying to because I like picking women's brains. I'm like, man, let me see what y'all niggas heads on. Even if I just want to smash, even if you just my sole purpose for you is just to get one and keep it moving. Let me fill you out, right? I asked this girl, I said, I'm talking to her and everything, so I ain't telling her straight up, like, hey, look, I'm not looking for nothing serious, I'm here for one thing. I would think you knew that, given the fact that you walking out here with 4 or 5 kids. So what makes you think I want to date that, bro? Right? And I told her my age. I'm like, what makes you think I want to date that? This girl gonna sit over here and tell me, right? I asked, I said, yo, so I was like, what are you looking for? Like, what do you want? This girl gonna sit over here and tell me, I'm looking for a family. I'm looking for somebody to settle down with, and And I'm sitting here like, okay. I'm like, shoot, I hope you get that. Motherfucker, like, she over here looking at me. She's like, well, I mean, look, bro, we ain't doing nothing until I get that. I said, oh, okay. I got you. Never hit her up then. Never hit her up again, because I'm like, why are you waiting? You're 31 years of age with 3 kids, I believe. And you want me to cuff? You want me to be daddy to 2 to 3 other men's kids? No, man. No. You're not. No. Bro. No. That's probably the most shittiest, most piss poor move a man can freaking make. I'm telling you, bro. There was another chick. I said, yo, she had 2 kids. I believe by 2 different men. I'm like, yo, hey, whatever, right? It is what it is. I'm just looking, to do something. So I said, yo, and this was like some years ago. I said, yo, I can get a room or whatever. You can come meet me up there, blah, blah. I've been trying to get her to do this for the longest. But she, of course, women with kids, I got you. Do your thing. Your kids come first. But it's like, damn, man, like, shoot, I'm pretty sure, man, you're gonna need a break at some point. So shoot, I was like, hey, look, I understand you work or whatever. I know you do your little third shift. Just come in late, I can drop you off. Just come in late, I can drop you off. This woman gonna sit over here and ask me, you got money to eat? Well, you gonna give me half your check? I said, give me half my fucking check. I looked at that shit, I said, at first I wasn't understanding. I'm like, give you half my check. Then I put 2 and 2 together. I said, bro, you got me f***ed up, bro. I'm not about to give you not a single dollar on my check. I'm not about to give you a single dollar on my check yet and have sex with all you. But yet you want to sit over and have kids with these other men. You ain't asking them niggas for money. Ask your baby daddies for money. Don't ask me for money. You already knew what time it was. Now all of a sudden you want to ask for some money because I'm saying, yo, just come late to work. Which, hey, make your money, Of course, don't leave work. But it's just like, bro, look. Don't ask me to sit over here and gotta give you no money when you got a bunch of men to give you money. Hey, man, women be crazy, boy. And the problem that people have with Russell Wilson and Sierra is because she's a prime example of what a lot of women, a lot of your 20-year-olds and a lot of your 30-year-olds right now are like. Live your life to the fullest, YOLO, sexually liberated. Then when you get ran through and you end up seeing that the people that these Pookie and Ray Rays that a lot of my sisters love to have and talk shit about, but sit over here and make babies by, you see that they ain't shit. Now all of a sudden you want to go ahead and try to have a good guy, somebody like Russell Wilson. People are going to say something about that because it's like, yo, like she pretty much tried to take the easy way out, and men need to avoid that. Russell Wilson is your imp. He is your imp. He is your damn Captain Save-A-Ho. That's why a lot of people have have so much to say about Sierra and Russell Wilson, because she technically pretty much took the easy way out, and that's what a lot of women are trying to do. A lot of women try to go out here and make excuses for the bad habits and the bad behaviors on why they sleep around and why they get slutted out by everybody and their mama. Then get to their 30s after they done had 2 damn kids and one of them sit over here and say, well, you know what, hey, it's that time for me to go ahead and settle down. I'm tired of these Pookie and Ray Rays because they ain't doing nothing for me. You should have thought about that, man, when people were telling you they weren't going to do nothing for you. But, hey, it's YOLO.
When you get the pussy, it's been used and abused by them other niggas. You know what Laura Harvey just realized? Nigga, I ain't done yet. I'm 25. I got a couple more. Right guy, wrong time. You know what she realized? Bitch, I'm in peak condition. She just said she did some weird ass diet. She down a bunch of pounds. She's still looking amazing. She's like, this nigga's trying to wife me, but I ain't gonna lie. I still think I got another 4 in me. I got 4 more years. She want to give that pussy away to a rapper, a drug dealer, a ball player. That's the thing. You can't listen to women, bro. The nigga who they tell you they want, bro, ain't really the nigga they going for, bro. The nigga these bitches tell y'all they want, they don't go for until they've been beaten down. How many single mothers y'all know that talk about, I don't date street niggas no more. I only want a good guy. You damn right, bitch. Street niggas don't want you neither. They fucking the new hot you. Y'all all go to the older nigga who's a good guy, who worked for shit legally, who finally got his shit popping at 32 to 35, and now y'all look at him like, well, could you wife me up? And you hear these bitches on the shade room, they all be having the same shit. When you were 22, 23, why you wasn't looking for them niggas? I promise y'all, these bitches would have never looked Barack Obama's way, bro. Until they became older.
And we're going to go ahead and end that right there. We're going to end part 1 right there, man. We're going to have part 2 coming out, man. But dude, it just proves to you, man. You got Lori Harvey. You got women bash people like Future and all these other motherfuckers because Lori Harvey moved on. to a good guy. Then she gets a good guy, and now they're not even together. Supposedly, they're not even together. You left a bad guy for a good man just to leave the good man probably go back to another bad guy. You got Sierra Wilson gets beat down by freaking Future, and then go turn around and become his baby mama, and now you want to Russell Wilson. You know, and it's just a trend, because it ain't just them that's doing it. You got a whole generation of women. You got a whole generation of black women that's doing this. You got a whole generation of black women that's doing this. Starting from your 80s down. Or your 80s and up, or whatever the hell. 80s, 90s, now you early 2000s, 2010s. So, it's crazy, man. A lot of women do not like to think, and a lot of women want to keep saying YOLO, YOLO, YOLO. So, y'all do me a favor, man. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe.